Starting this high protein full day eating off right. We are starting with a little protein bar. Actually grabbed an energy drink as well. It's gonna be a great morning. It's gonna be a great video. So sit back, relax, press the thumbs up button, and let's try the Anabar. 280 calories, 21 grams of protein. Kind of a high calorie protein bar, but let's see if the flavor is worth it. Honestly, a relatively small bar considering the calories. Let's give it a bite. It's extremely rich peanut butter flavor, a ton of flavor overall. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the fruity cereal flavor, but the texture, the consistency, and the peanut butter flavor you get with the bar is really good. The chocolate coating's nice as well. As far as flavor goes, probably one of my favorite bars I've had. You just gotta worry about the calories you're consuming if you're having like 1 or 2 of these a day. That really adds up. So yeah, for me, flavor's gotta be like a 9 out of 10. As far as like volume, how big it is, and calories, they're both relatively low, like a 6 and a 5 out of 10. All around, I would definitely eat these if I wasn't like really trying to cut or like really trying to lose weight. If I'm trying to maintain, build some muscle, yeah, these are definitely gonna be a staple in my diet, and I'll cut them out when I need to. All around, very impressed with Anabar. By the way, I also got this at Trader Joe's. So if you had Trader Joe's near you, they are now in stores. Pretty awesome. So this protein bar, this energy drink is breakfast for today. All right, it's been a couple hours, nice little shower and change for myself. Still not super hungry, so that Anabar is actually holding me over pretty well. Me and Perry are gonna go run some errands, one of which is going to be Costco. Oh, my favorite place in the world. And then Perry wants to look for jewelry for Valentine's Day. Quick little like day fit check. We got some shorts from Lulu. These are like commission shorts, really nice fitting shorts actually. Fresh pair of Nikes, and up top a little brown on brown TLF t-shirt. Solid all around, and it's actually like a gorgeous day out. So me and Perry thought what better way to spend it than walking around shopping. All right, a little bit of jewelry shopping done, and now we are at the greatest place on earth, Costco Wholesale. I need so much stuff to kind of help get myself back on track. And when you're buying in bulk, you're saving a little bit of money and you're getting some good quality stuff. So let's see what we can grab. All right, we're gonna start off in the meat section. Massive thing of peeled shrimp, probably one of the leanest proteins you can ever get. And yes, I am about to spend $40 on salmon, but this is so much salmon. I really wanna make some crispy salmon nuggets in the air fryer, so that's gonna be great for this. All right, so I couldn't find any lean ground beef, but they do have lean ground bison. 90-10, which is pretty solid. And bison's pretty good if you've never had it before. All right, so I am holding 4 1.7 pound bags of ground turkey, but this is 93.7 ground turkey. I really like the 99.1, so I'm actually not gonna get this, but it's a pretty good deal. $3.50 per pound. But I am gonna grab a bunch of pounds of chicken breast at $3 or $5.99 a pound, which is not bad. Just ran into a subscriber. Pretty crazy meeting y'all. If you ever see me, come say what's up. But check this out. First time I've ever seen this in Costco. Smoked turkey chili. Macros are pretty crazy as well. 100 calories, 9 grams of protein. I hope it tastes good. I'm gonna try it out. All right, absolute staple on the channel if you've ever seen it before. The hand-pulled rotisserie chicken. The price on this has actually gone up a little bit, but still a really good deal for just rotisserie chicken that you can toss in salads or soups or whatever you want, all ready to go and pre-cooked. If you want something a little more flavorful, these grilled chicken breasts, pretty much same effect, but they have a little more flavor to them, and they're like chicken strips instead of just rotisserie chicken. All right, I know we're going through an egg-demic right now, but Costco actually does have tons of eggs and egg whites. And truthfully, this entire box for $11 is not bad at all. It's actually been a while since I've had these before, but these little burrito bowls, 390 calories, 30 grams protein per bowl. They actually taste really solid too. Just toss them in the microwave, good little on the go. All right, something new I just found. Some individual packets of zucchini and squash spirals. So pretty much like a pasta substitute, but each one of these 4 individual packets inside of here only has 30 calories, which is nuts. All right, and possibly one of the most famous things from the channel, the Just Bare chicken nuggets. Pretty much the Chick-fil-A dupes. I already have 2 of these in my freezer, so I don't need any more, but definitely worth checking out. Okay, so they're running a sale right now on the Oikos 000. Really, really good yogurt. I'm not a huge fan of the mixed berry or the strawberry flavors. I really only like the vanilla, so I'm not gonna get it. But if you do like those flavors, 10 bucks for all that is a good deal. All right, out of the frozen section into whatever section has this, the Kinder's Wood Fire Garlic. Probably my favorite seasoning I've ever bought in my entire life. And it's actually on sale, 5 bucks, definitely check it out. And I've never had this flavor, but I can't imagine it's bad, so I wanna try it out. Also grabbing some avocado spray, just good for cooking anything. Also gotta grab canned tuna fish, one of the easiest, best sources of protein for me, and it's relatively cheap when you buy it at Costco like this. Plus the serving sizes that they have here at Costco are like ideal, 180 calories with 42 grams of protein. Also, if you're a powdered peanut butter fan, you can get that in bulk here too, which is very, very solid, and it's the organic kind. That's something you care about. But besides that, I personally think Costco has the best almond butter. I don't buy the organic kind because it's twice the price as just the normal kind, but they have both options either way. So Costco has a really good variety of liquid IVs, but if you want to get some without leaving your couch, all you gotta do is go to Liquid IV and use code Suggs at checkout. You're gonna save like anywhere from 15 to 25%, which is really good. It's gonna end up being around the same price either way. All right, pretty crazy that I just found these. I had them a couple of days ago. So one serving, 160 calories with 10 grams of protein. They also taste really, really good. So if you find them, I suggest at least trying them out. All right, and every time I come to Costco, I obviously have to pick up my favorite little snacking pretzels. 110 calories for 11 pretzels. They go great with like dipping them in anything. Must buy. All right, now these actually, Perry got me onto them. They're like a little kid's snack, but they're only 50 calories. They taste pretty good, and I like have them as a little pre-workout carb source. Not bad. All right, now these I'm definitely grabbing 2 containers of. By far the best jerky I've ever had. Now they have a ton of variety of protein bars here. I'm so worn out from my Amazon protein bar review video that I don't think I'm gonna get any protein bars today. And same thing goes for the protein, whether it's ready to drink or powdered. They actually got rid of their protein whey isolate, which was my favorite. Now they just have standard whey concentrate, but they have a ton of ready to drink proteins like your Fairlife, everything like that. I just don't ever drink them, so not gonna grab any today. So, quick review. Here's everything that we got. All right, so we just got done. Kind of had a rude experience where Perry tried to pay for a couple things that she wanted herself, and they made me pay for it with my card, which doesn't make any sense if we came in together and we're both using Visas. But other than that, it was nice and nostalgic and just like.
What if I was like, we're married? What do you mean?
Yeah, I
thought about like saying that.
Very strange, but back home we go. All right, I'm gonna have one of these little fruit squares that I mentioned earlier. Pretty tasty, just literally like 2 ingredients or 1 ingredient, pretty sure it's just fruit. And I'm gonna have this as like my pre-workout snack for today. These are only like 50 calories, and I'm also gonna have one of these. I didn't mention them, but also from Kirkland. It's just their brand of a chewy bar. These are like 100 calories. Once again, just like a quick carb to eat before the gym. And tastes pretty delicious too. So pre-workout snack down, now time for actual pre-workout. I think I'm gonna go with the thing I always go with, the cherry kiwi bulk black from Transparent Labs. Favorite flavor. This stuff right here, 1 scoop is more than plenty, trust me. And always have a pretty decent workout whenever I take it. So like I said, 1 heaping scoop of that. And because today is a back day and I might hit a little bit of biceps afterwards, I'm gonna take some of the nitric oxide pills. Just help you get a little bit better of a pump if you're like working out arms or something like that. Wouldn't count it as a necessary supplement, but like a nice to have supplement. So like I said, back day, get there, warm up, and then we're getting straight into deadlifts. Definitely a good way to start your back workout, especially if you're doing like conventional deadlifts. It's more of a back focused exercise than like say a sumo deadlift. So starting here doing 4 sets of 3. All right, deadlifts done. Now we're moving on to one of my favorite supersets, which happens to be with a standard lat pull down. Pretty much gonna burn ourselves out here, go for like a solid 15 reps, 12 to 15 reps, then go straight into a cable pullover. Once again, just really trying to tire out the lats here. And starting out with a harder compound lift, we're already pre-fatigued. So that gets the most benefit out of these 2 exercises as a superset. And we're gonna finish out back with a little row machine. This is a seated row machine by Life Fitness. Really like the contraction I get from it. Solid workout, gonna do like 12 to 15 reps again here to failure just about. And that honestly makes for a very well-rounded back workout. And because I'm on a time crunch, the gym's about to close, I'm gonna work into my first set of biceps, just standard dumbbell curls, anywhere from like 8 to 12 reps, really doesn't matter, just getting warmed up. And sadly, that's gonna wrap up our workout. Had to be cut a little short because the gym closes early on the weekend. But I just said that's the end of our workout. It's actually not the end of our workout. We got a little more to do when we get home. I still am doing cardio 5 days a week, and since the gym was closing, didn't have time to do it there. Unfortunately for me, I did buy a Stairmaster, so I better get to using it. So currently doing 15 minutes, 5 days a week. Not too bad, and it's gonna taper off the closer we get to Road to Ripped. By the way, cannot wait for that series to start up in this summer. All right, the cardio stack for today is going to consist of some Build by Transparent Labs. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what's in it, but I know it makes me feel good whenever I take it. And I'm also gonna put some creatine in there, and I know what that does. It makes me big and strong. I will say one of the biggest pros about doing cardio at home, set up the iPad, watch some YouTube, just kind of chill out. It's much more relaxed than like doing it at the gym. So truthfully, I like this better. 15 minutes here, no problem at all. All right, we ended up going for a little more than 20 minutes just because I got locked into a YouTube video, what can I say? Feel pretty good. Actually, I feel extremely overweight. Like I feel very sluggish throughout the day. Clothes are starting to not fit, so I am very, very excited for Road to Ripped. Hope you guys are too. I know it's gonna be an incredible series this year, and it should be starting around mid-March. So definitely get subscribed, get locked in for that. I'm gonna go shower, and then it's time to cook up some stuff we got at Costco. All right, it's dinner time, so I figured I'd just show you some more recipes that I use to help me meal prep for the week. I'm gonna cook up this ground bison. Very simple, just gonna use the pan to heat this up with a little bit of seasoning, and that way I have it ready to go for the rest of the week. For the salmon, I actually wanna try something new that I've been seeing quite a lot of, and that's making salmon nuggets. I just did this with some mahi a couple days ago. Turned out fantastic, so I'm excited to see how it turns out with the salmon. All right, so I'm gonna take my salmon fillets and just cut them into like equal size cubes. Next, I'm just gonna toss in some seasoning, the wood fire garlic that I talk so highly about. All right, so now these are all seasoned up. Next, we're gonna preheat our air fryer because you want your air fryer to be hot when you put these in. I'm gonna do like 400 for 5 minutes, gets it nice and hot. Then we're gonna do 380 for about 5 minutes, and that's gonna give us the perfect crisp on these salmon nuggets. Now for the ground bison, very simply, all we're gonna do is put a pan over medium and high heat, toss the bison in, mix in a little seasoning. I'm gonna go with the Kinder's The Blend seasoning. Very simple seasoning from them, but also very delicious. And I mean, this is ground meat. You just wanna cook it until it's all the way brown. So very simple there. All right, and while all this finishes up cooking, I think I'm gonna make the spirals that we got tonight as well. These like tattooed chef ones. Okay, I just opened this bag, definitely not what I was expecting. So I thought inside of here would be like separate baggies, because that's kind of the way it reads. They're just like clumps of either spaghetti squash or zucchini. And I don't really know, I don't know, I guess I better look up how to make this. Okay, so I guess I can either put it in the pan and heat it up, or I can make it in the microwave and just heat it up for 3 minutes. I'm gonna try it in the microwave, see how that turns out. Let's see. I'm not really sure what to do with this. All right, well, right now this looks very far from appetizing and very liquidy. So I'm gonna go ahead and strain the zoodles out a little bit. I don't really know how I feel about this so far. Yeah, not too sure about this. I'm gonna put some of the ground bison over it though. As you can tell, I am not tracking any of this because I am not tracking calories right now. All right, I can already tell this is not going the way I wanted to. I think I'm gonna add some rice to it just to add a little bit more carb source. Well, I don't have any rice, but I do have one of these little pasta packets that are not too bad, 380 calories for the whole thing. So I'm gonna toss that in the microwave and then put it in the mixture as well. All right, and now I think this is starting to come together a little bit. Oh yeah, those look crazy. But before we dive into that meal, I wanna check out the salmon because look at how these little nugs turned out. Nice and crispy. The inside is still nice and soft. Each piece has a nice caramelization on it. I think just because of the natural fat that's in salmon. And honestly, don't even need to dip it in anything. That's how good it is. So yeah, that recipe is an absolute must. And as far as this contraption goes, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty unconvinced. I think just to add a little something extra to it, I'm gonna add some of this fat-free mozzarella cheese. Some of this fat-free. Just a little sprinkle over top, and I'll mix that in there. All right, the wait is over. Here's the bite. Let's give it, well, a bite. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually really, really good. I can't really taste that much of the spaghetti squash and the zucchini, but I think it does add a unique kind of volume and consistency to it. The pasta is just pasta. The meat itself seasoned like that, so good. I'm not a huge bison fan. I think I'd rather have ground beef, but in this scenario, comes through really, really nicely. Yeah, I don't know if I can recommend the zucchini and squash spirals unless that's really what you're looking for. It's not gonna do much other than add a little more volume into your meal. But if that's your goal, then it's there for you. If I had to put a number on this meal as far as calories, macros, stuff like that go, I would say somewhere around maybe 600 calories, maybe a little bit less, probably about 45 grams of protein in there. Pretty well balanced in my opinion, and the flavor and volume is solid too. For a quick like on the go, made this another 10-minute dinner, plus I have a ton of leftovers to use throughout the week. Can't really complain about that. All right, dinner was delicious. Even Perry liked it. She tried a bite.
It's very good.
Never had bison before. That was our first time. But I want to possibly take you back to your childhood, or just myself be a child for a second, for our dessert recipe tonight. I am going to make for you my dessert nachos. It sounds as childish as it tastes, but things when you're a child taste pretty good. It's also super simple to make. By the way, I did get these at Costco. This is the Costco size Lily's chocolate chips, but I didn't get them today, so that's why they weren't in the video. Pretty much you're just gonna grab a handful of chocolate chips, toss it into a container. I'm gonna put just one little dash of milk. And now we're gonna toss them in our microwave for like 15 to 30 second intervals until it's all melted up. And about 35 seconds later, here's what I'm left with. Oh!
Joey!
Oops. Next, I'm gonna add the best thing ever, powdered peanut butter. Maybe not the best thing ever, considered peanut butter is pretty good. I'm gonna do about 1.5 servings of this. Add about a tablespoon of milk, and we can give this another stir. And just a couple seconds later, here is your dessert nachos base. Last part, best part, is the pretzels, what we're gonna be dipping it in. Here's how we're looking. I can bet you would imagine how it's gonna taste. So simple, so easy, relatively low calorie, and so satisfying. Like if I had to describe it as anything, it's like you're eating a melted Reese's with a little bit of crunch. Nothing beats that. But all around a stupidly simple, yet very tasty dessert. All right, and 8 pretzels and 1 finger lick. That is absolutely gone. Very tasty recipes all around. Hope you try out any of these stuff. Let me know what your favorite thing at Costco right now is. And with that, get locked in. Tons of content coming. See you in the next